This week was really weird. We were just going up and down, and ranging. Today was NFP. Mm, so yeah, after such a drop in euro and pound, we were just ranging. And as you remember, I was already looking for this low of the week and just to continue at least for 3 days back to the EMAs. And well, no, we were raging the whole week. I was starting to doubt, and we dumped it and said, what? Are we going now to the downside for another leg? But I was really looking for this as the low of the week back and for the reversal back into the range for the rest of the week. But no, I think after such a drop and after what's going on in the world with the war in Iran, yeah, it was just a really weird week. Today, I didn't trade because it was NFP, non-farm payrolls, and yeah, there was just chopping around, but just before news. So this was the candle news. There was almost no big spread as they do usually. And just before the news, I saw these beautiful two candles taking out the low, and I was already expecting the whole week to go to the upside. And this was amazing. They induce all the traders to go up. And while I was just looking at this move, and wow, I'm not in this move because I don't trade news because they do weird things. They induced traders. They came back. They took everyone out. All these traders who were correct in the move, like I wanted to go in. And then they did what I wanted them to do, just to go to the other side of the range. Well, that's what happens with news and NFP week. They know exactly what they will do. GU, the same. Remember, this was for me the low of the week. Perfect low of the week. Continuation on the second day. I went in here on the continuation. I was expecting, wow, this is good. We will go back to the EMAs for the third day. And yep, I will become millionaire. And guess what? No, we were chopping the whole week in a range. Yeah. So, and now this is the thing with trading. You start thinking about, oh, am I wrong? Is this long? Is this short? What are they doing? And yeah, you were right the whole time. They were just chopping around. And of course, market makers have time. The secret weapon is time. You don't have time. The news was here, this candle. So they already started to move to the upside before news. Well, for me, this is not really an entry, not well, but doesn't look that bad. On the TDI, we have also divergence. But yeah, it was news. I don't trade the news. And then it was, well, doesn't look so great. And I was so tired after all the whole week. And they moved to the upside. So let's see if, so this is, for me, this was the first level. They now are moving perhaps to the second level, but there is an EMA. So they could just chop around the EMA here, or they either will bounce on Monday, induce, and go to the other side if they want, or if this is the first level and they want to continue, perhaps they could induce more shorts and then just go up. Yeah, so let's see. GJ, wow, this was also crazy, but if this is the low because they hit it like they were shopping around. Um, and this was day one of the move from the low of the week to the up. So this was day one. Day two, there was the possibility of continuation. I was even looking for this move, but yeah, we had news. But normally GJ isn't affected by NFP, but you never know. And they did weird moves. I was looking for this as a continuation for this whole move. Boom, boom. And then but it was in between session. I was looking for the entry around here, but as I get burned several times in between sessions because it was too early, so I don't enter anymore. And for the news, they came back a third time and even a fourth time and then moved to the upside. But this was, I don't know. They were also tripping in the box. Yeah, so if they wanted to, they have breakout traders. Now they have this high. I don't know if they are in this box and want to go to the downside. If this is the move from this low, so this is still the level, and they will go to the downside. Or this is the whole move from here up to here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. And Euro NZD, so the same. It's just not sure for me what's happening, but I saw this move again between session. It's the high of the day. They took out the liquidity, so perhaps a short move to the downside. Again, in between sessions, but I was looking. This was not so bad. But no, 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 no. There is no trade and no between sessions. And they did this weird spread. And it's strange. Well, it is a demo account. So on a real account, I don't know. Perhaps on other brokers, it didn't happen. So yeah, strange. So even Euro NZD was affected by NFP. Looks so. And then they made third and fourth push and just went into the range. But it was not a trade for me. Yeah, NFP is weird. And so I just went for a walk and let the charts do whatever they want to do. Okay, so have a nice weekend and see you next week.